A Missouri woman behind bars for the murder of her mother, who told others her daughter was terminally ill despite her good health, said she felt freer in prison than living her life of lies. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who is currently serving a 10-year sentence for the 2015 stabbing death of Dee Dee Blanchard, in an appearance on ABC's 2020 said she was able to live like a normal woman behind bars, an opportunity life with her mother never afforded her. The prison that I was living in before, with my mom, it's like, I couldn't walk, she said from Missouri's Chillicothe Correctional Center. I couldn't eat. I couldn't have friends. I couldn't go outside, and play with friends or anything. For her entire life, Dee Dee Blanchard told her daughter and those around her that the girl was terminally ill. By the time Gypsy was 8 years old, she was allegedly suffering from leukemia, muscular dystrophy, hearing and vision impairments as well as seizures. She relied on a wheelchair to get from place to place and a feeding tube for nutrition and medicine. Experts have said Gypsy was the victim of Munchausen by proxy, a form of abuse in which a guardian induces or fakes illness in a child to garner sympathy and attention for themselves. She told ABC at first their relationship had been perfect. I saw her as an angel that can do no wrong, but things grew increasingly strained between them as Gypsy, now 26, entered her teen years. Arguments between them started to turn violent, Gypsy said, with Dee Dee at one point using a coat hanger to strike her. Gypsy said she ran away, only to have her mother find her a few hours later. She physically chained me to the bed, and put bells on the doors, and told anybody that I probably would have trusted that I was going through a phase, and to tell her if I was doing anything behind her back, Gypsy recalled. But she continued to rebel against her mother and set up an online dating profile where she eventually met Nicholas Cottajon. The duo maintained a secret online relationship for more than 2 years before meeting in person and telling Dee Dee, who rejected the romance. It was then that Gypsy hit her breaking point. On June 14, 2015, she waited until her mother had fallen asleep to invite Cottajon over. She hid in the bedroom and listened as he attacked her. I heard her scream once, and then there was more screaming, but not like the kind in a horror film. Just like a startled scream, and then she asked me, who was it that was in the bedroom? Gypsy told ABC. And she called out my name about 3 or 4 times. And at that point, I wanted to go to help her so bad, but I was so afraid to get up. It's like my body wouldn't move. Then everything went quiet. Authorities discovered Dee Dee lying in a pool of blood in her Missouri home and learned Gypsy had gone missing. They found her several days later 600 miles away in Wisconsin, where they realized she was in perfect health and able to walk on her own. Cottajon, who has pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder, is awaiting trial and maintains that Gypsy was the mastermind behind the murder. Gypsy said she felt sorry for him. He was very much like my mother in certain ways, she added. And I feel like I was trained my whole life to do as I was told.